Martin Baccoli, Carlos Takam.
Good luck to you both. Good luck.
So we in the ring with Ngannou, but this is Baccoli against Takam.
And what he was when he fought back in April, he was a big, powerful.
See that we've seen Baccoli in the ring. Certainly feels Baccoli that he can make. He's going to move on. He's originally from the Democratic Republic of Congo and boxers these days, and he's the one, as you'd expect, who's landing the heavier shots in the air.
I remember watching Baccoli spar Anthony Joshua.
Inside the first 2 rounds, he can bag 20 as a professional, 14 of them by stoppage.
From Takam, if he's going to come forward and close the gap, he's got to do it with fast head movement.
Baccoli happy to stand and wait. A static target, but he's got the power, Richie, when he decides to throw it.
Just stay like that.
Bring a jab out, spit out the time.
So all set for the second round. This one's scheduled. And that's to work out who is the baddest. The Battle of the 2018. And we're going to see a fighter a little bit later on called Carlos Takam. Is the only man so far to take in the distance. So even...
Yes, experienced. He's fought good opposition. And...
him to move his feet and let his shots go. They're not very happy at all, Richie, by the fact that he's just a bit more punches thrown, a few more punches thrown, should I say.
Yeah, even like I said before, though, he's just waiting. He's the much bigger man sitting there waiting. That's not a bad shot there from Takam. So to say, I think that the pace is probably suiting Baccoli, and Takam's got a
day here in Riyadh. It's cooled down significantly. That combination, Baccoli, just as Takam was on the way out. Closing stages here. Lost Takam.
Well blocked though there from Baccoli. There's the right hand. He gets fast feet, whips that right hand over.
A couple of times against Martin Baccoli, and you would think if he's going to present a static target.
Got to quicken up the feet. That wasn't bad there. He actually drew the lead of going back with that right hand. There it was there. Look, that's a super shot.
Left hand up. Silly shot, you have it.
And the main man behind them, Roberto Duran there.
Round here scheduled for 10 between Martin Baccoli and Carlos Takam. One landed. That's better from Baccoli, doubling up on the left hook. Maybe just the first signs of distress in there from Carlos Takam, who can't avoid shots, and that left hook got through.
Yes, Baccoli's going through the gears here. That's not Baccoli, but Takam comes back at him. This is much better though, isn't it?
The round so impressively, Baccoli. But as we said, the punches was bouncing off the top of Takam.
That storm a little bit, hasn't he? And so he's actually getting closer to Baccoli now. In range, mid-range power shots. And Takam's landing with his own.
Takam with his head on his chest, although Baccoli trying to let the punches go despite...
Back on the ropes. His target is full on to Takam.
The referee, Lee Every, happy for them to fight where they are. Little combination there from Baccoli, man with a left hook.
But Takam himself has got to concentrate and try and land a shot.
I'm concerned by that. Baccoli starting to open up again, and Takam's a sitting. Martin Baccoli looking to time the screw, but Takam came back. Baccoli again.
And he weathered this storm. That's the big question. Just holding on for dear life there. Well, but here, what a cracking round that was for this fella. Word go, wasn't it? So his corner have obviously told him to up the tempo, and he certainly did here from Baccoli. But the right up there, that was a super punch from him.
Well, Takam's a fighter who's always given his money's worth in there. He took Joe Parker 12 rounds. He took rounds off Makhmudov, who we talked about earlier tonight. 59 pounds. How can he sustain the attacks, and can he keep throwing the punch? At the start of the fourth, he's on wobbly legs, extremely wobbly legs. Baccoli can sense...
Finished it, Baccoli on that front foot, coming forward, very confident indeed. The knockout wants to do it in style against a very experienced opponent.
Baccoli can land a really solid one. He might just bring an end to proceedings. Takam in full defence mode at the moment.
Yeah, we're missing wildly there, Coley. I think he's looking for the finish here. He's just walking Takam down. Big shot.
As many as he has.
Yeah. Just on where he can try and recover.
One observation would be, Richie, is time.
Yeah, you're just waiting for another big shot on you from Bacoli. Trying to keep his distance from... Oh,
great
that's a
body
good
shot, super body shot. Bacoli did lost Takam. Is he about to go? Not the body shot. Coley can sense the finish, and he steps in. He stops it.
Here goes forward. There's a big body shot coming up. There it is. There. What a punch that one. He was hurt with that shot. Fair play to him. He didn't actually go down, and he tried to... The pressure kept coming from Bacoli. That right hand over the top. The referee coming in with the towel anyway. But let's have a look at this final finish there. That's a super punch injured.
Just checking on Carlos Takam in there at the moment. The medical team. That is a one.
Martin Bacoli.